The veneer of a new season is gone as we hit the middle third of the schedule. It's away here in Week 7. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended target. So 2nd down coming up.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignments, hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. That was Martin Emerson with a stop that time. Give him only a couple that time. It's going to be 3rd down. They put a receiver in motion here left. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
4th down, we're going to see an incredible nickname, one of my favorites in the game, the Scottish Hammer, Jamie Gillen on the punt. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. 58 yards on the punt there. And it's going to be Panthers football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle. All right, here we go. 2nd down. They'll go from the gun with Sanders. He's got a gain of 6 there. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum. He gets a half dozen on the carry, and that's also going to bring up 3rd and 6.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Looked like he had a chance to break it, but still 29 yards on the return. And the Vikings are going to take over with their eyes on the end zone. On 1st down, they'll run. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Josie Jewell making that stop. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they get him down after a quality pickup to about the 36. 4 yards narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on 4th down. Will Reichert now to try the Vikings field goal. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that will get them on the board.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Play action now, Young. Able to find Peoples-Jones here. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Counterplay, Hubbard. And he winds up with a solid gain down past the 45. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Young to throw here on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking Xavier Legette's way there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And out comes the Panthers field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And they are unable to tie up this contest. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off Josie Jewell. And the Panthers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Oh, he was looking, Kate. He was trying to find a lane, but just simply nowhere to go. I don't think he'll be too heartbroken heading to the sidelines, though. He still made the play, took the ball away, got his defense off the field, and now sets his offense up for success.
And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Dallas Turner there to bring him down. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Cops, this is Xavier Legette. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. He finds Sanders. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Let's go now. 19 Lions.
Out of the gun, Young. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way! And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks, is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long. The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. 4 yards, narrows the distance a bit, but still some yardage left here on 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillen on again for the punt. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. And the fair catch secured here at the 16. No return on that punt. And the Panthers are going to take over deep in their own territory. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Young working from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. There he goes, right sideline. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers need only one to take the lead. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead. The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Pass is caught, it's T.J. Hawkinson. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a second quarter lead. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And the Vikings push their lead to 3. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. From his own end zone, here we go. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Young to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Byron Murphy picks it. And he makes the house call. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick, knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes, and if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Go!
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he's going to be touchdown, Brock. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
Hubbard quick on the draw. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They run again with Hubbard. Dukes out a one-stop. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go, set! Bronco 80! Hut, hut.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Sanders on a shotgun handoff. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. 6 yards, the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. The Panthers pushing for a score before the break. Vikings defense countering with a nickel look. 3rd down coming.
Set.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Buys time, rolling right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Now it's McCarthy. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these 2 defenses. You picked our guy off, fine.
To the house, touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Panthers cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. He rolls to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll try and punch it in. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. And he finds him in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown, his second scoring catch of the game. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He'll throw it. He's on the move. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Chooses to bring this one out. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Go!
Young on the play action. Headed out right. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. And it sets up 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum. 6 yards, the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Has the first, but wants more. He's past the 45. Hits the 20. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go, set.
Running it after the penalty. Blast through midfield. Inside the 30. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go!
Now we're on the counter. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Davion Clowney on that stop. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back-to-back carries here. Escapes a defender. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, And a back who can show off his wheels.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. Pass is caught by Addison. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
Let's go.
McCarthy to throw it. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why Scotts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
On second down, Warren. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Josie Jewell making that stop. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. They'll come up first and 10. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. It is caught left side. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They have themselves another first and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he'll have it down to almost the 10-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4. On play action now, McCarthy bails out of the pocket quick. Able to find Hawkinson. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Chance to move the chains here on third and 4. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's caught for the first. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings push their lead further to start the half. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings make it a 10-point ball game. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. From his own end zone, here we go. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Get up.
Young throwing here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried getting it to Jerry Jeudy. So now it's going to be third and long. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. You just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage. Versus zone, it's all about that anticipation and accuracy. And if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
65,
On third down, it's Young. Chased out to his right. He's running for it. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Looking to return from the 29. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And it's going to be Vikings football. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Here we go, set.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go now.
They send him left out of the slot. Only one quarter remains in our final game up.
With the score of Vikings 31.
On the set.
Offense to the line for second down.
Right here. Hawk 7.
Sending a receiver left. Second and 13. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10. They'll run here from the gun. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
From the 48. Hutchinson reels it in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Here's first and 10 from the 34. Lone back gets the handoff. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up second and 1. McCarthy looking to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Come on. Set. Get up.
Up the middle, Hubbard. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
On second down, it's Hubbard. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. That's 5, it looks like, on the play, so now it's going to be 3rd and 8.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Third down run by Hubbard. And he at least gets him some positive yardage, but just a small gain to the 24. Call it 1 yard on the run. That's going to set up 4th and 7. They're going for it, Young. He finds him beyond the marker. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Room to run inside the 20. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
From the red zone now. This is reeled in by Leggett. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. Xavier Leggett with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And the Panthers leaving their guys out there. Look at this. They're trying for 2. Throwing now. Look, and he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And this is covered by the Vikings hands team. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He still has room inside the 30. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings have likely locked up the win right there. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings push their lead to 18.
Panthers 27. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Here's a give to Hubbard. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the 1st.
Let's go now.
Trying to get outside with Hubbard. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Trying to set this up quick.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Hubbard on the give. And it's a rare defensive win on the ground. He's caught at the line. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
Head to 60. Head to 60.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Trap goal 80. Ready.
Hubbard again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10.
Cowboy 80.
They run again with Hubbard. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20.
Here we go. Here we go. Hot, hot.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he's brought down for a loss. Got to hurry this to the line.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second down.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. And he gets this down to the 22 before being stopped. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other.